Live from the endangered falcon's nest at River Falls, Wisconsin, it's Focus on You. Tonight on our finale episode, we've got Nick Johnson from Night Owl Production Group and the wonderfully talented Kenzie Joy. I'm your announcer, Brady Murphy, and here is your Mobius host, Rob Reacher.
Hello, I love you too, and I'm your ghost, Rob Screecher, and welcome to a live episode of Focus on You. Yeah. Well, I hope you're all ready for some cheap laughs and lame wordplay. And since it's finals week, lots of script errors because someone finished this script at the last possible hamster.
That's right, Rob. And for those of you in the audience, tonight we will be doing exactly 20 jokes. See if you can find them.
Whoa, we're really putting out all the stops tonight, huh? Well, that's a lot of dollar for your holler. That's one of them. So,
Rob, what's up with the shades?
oh, you know, Brady, I had a late night.
Are you hanged over?
I'm only a little hanged over, but no, mostly just still drunk.
Did you seriously go out partying on the night before our big finale?
Look, Brady, it's not totally my fault, dude, all right? It was a weird night, okay? I saw some things.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Okay, so I was hanging out with some friends, all right, as I do, and we found out that Tyler Redding's parents were out of town, and he's having a party. So, duh, if Tyler's having a party, I'm gonna be there. I mean, he's the most popular kid in school.
This was a college party, right?
Yeah. So everyone got into the car, since I'm the only one that has a license, and we headed over to the party. Let me tell you, Brady, this was a wild party. I can't even begin to list all the things that was going on, all right? There was singing and dancing and drinking and gaming and smoking and cooking and reading and studying and grunting and shunting and munting and fronting and spelunking, and that was just on the front lawn.
That does sound pretty awesome, but that doesn't explain why you didn't leave at a reasonable hour.
Well, I had a lot of Arnold Palmer, so I didn't want to drive home, you know?
Why, does the Arnold Palmer have alcohol in it?
No. I just have a small bladder.
Ah.
Yeah, so, and after that, I started drinking heavily because I have a serious problem.
There you go. Typical Wisconsin youth, always drinking.
Hey, now that is an unfair stereotype, okay? People from Wisconsin don't drink any more than people from Minnesota do.
Oh yeah, they do, Rob. One time at a party, I was making out with this girl from Wisconsin, and her spit got me drunk. I had to follow up each tongue kiss with a chaser.
Okay, Brady, that doesn't prove anything, all right?
Yeah, I heard in Prescott they built a bar within another different bar.
Well, Brady, that happens to be one of Scott Walker's most popular job-creating programs. It's called Barception.
Wisconsin just introduced a bill that lowers the drinking age to 6.
Oh, come on, Brady. That's when everyone starts doing it anyways. I did.
Oh my God, Rob, I just remembered. We've got Boy Scouts in the audience. This kind of content isn't appropriate for them.
Oh. Don't worry, Brady. I prepared some stuff for them, just for them. Hey, guys. Oh. Isn't it hard to get all those badges, right? Oh, it's not? It was hard for me. Let me tell you, what about those brownies? Ew, they got cooties. No? Oh, well. What about your Boy Scout leader? He smells, right? Gross. Yeah. Mine did.
Okay, that ought to do it.
Anyways, you know what I found really disturbing at the party last night?
What's that?
Okay, well, everyone was on their phone the whole time. It was ridiculous. They were all just glued to their screens, even while they were dancing or playing Xbox or doing lines in the bathroom.
Yeah, man. That's the distracted, short attention span culture we live in.
And this one girl was texting and walked right into me. So, of course, I snapped her this face.
Right.
But then she tweeted about how rude I was and started hashtagging Rob's got soft body. Soft body. Soft.
Well, you do kind of have a soft body. Just, you know.
Dude, I do not. I get hard at the gym. You know how hard I get, okay? If anything, I have a hard body.
Okay. I don't think you should be talking when it comes to social media addiction anyway, Rob. You're the one who made me watch that stupid BuzzFeed video like 4 times.
But those guys were singing their favorite song when the dog totally stole the show. How can you not click that?
But, you know, now that you mention it, you are looking rather thin. Have you been working out?
Actually, I was browsing some online internet websites, and it turns out that there's this one trick that makes you lose 10 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. The only bad thing is now fitness instructors hate me.
Well, you look sexy, Rob.
Thanks,
No
Brady.
hetero.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But despite my improved physique, I still can't get a decent match on Tinder. I've done everything to make myself more attractive on there, you know. I posed with adorable dog, some attractive friends, you know, and I even shaved down there.
How would they know that? Oh, sorry.
Brady, I thought you were just giving me crap for being up late. Sounds like someone's got a case of the pot calling the kettle the N-word, right? He gets it?
That's not the expression. But I
an
was up
expression.
late. Not because I was at some irresponsible party, though.
Well, you know, you can't prove that at all.
Anyway, I tossed and turned all night because I forgot to fluff my pillows.
My mother's a fluffer. You should see the pillows at her house. They're all sticky. Why?
Yeah. Anyway, I couldn't sleep. Wait, Rob, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Just keep going.
Anyway, so next on the show, we're going to be...
Dude, thank you, man.
Hold on, what?
I ordered Jimmy John's like 4 seconds ago, dude.
Okay, I don't care how freaky fast that delivery is. This is not the appropriate time to be eating a sandwich.
Brady. This is not going to ruin the show, okay? I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten anything.
All right, okay. So, Rob, have you seen any good movies lately? Rob, have you seen any good... No, Rob, have you seen any good movies lately? Rob, have you seen any good...
Something to drink?
No, Rob, we're doing
No.
this... Have you seen any good movies lately? Rob! Rob, have you seen any good movies lately? Rob,
No
Rob,
napkins.
hello? Rob, over here. Have you seen any good movies? Like, did you go to any, or did you, like, did you see any good movies lately? Is it, Rob? Rob,
What was the question?
have you seen any good movies lately?
Oh, yeah, I saw this North Korean prison movie where these people are trapped in this awful jail, but in the end, they decide they like it, and they swear allegiance to the warden.
I think that was
really
a
good.
propaganda movie.
Don't think so, Brady. It had a 100% fresh rating on sigundtomatoes.com. Have you seen any movies, Brady?
Yeah, actually. I saw the new Hunger Games. But, I mean, it was kind of weird after those raunchy pictures leaked.
Yeah, I know. I'll never look at Liam and Josh the same way again.
Okay, that's 20 jokes and we're done.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
All right, well, we'll be right back with more focus on Peggy Sue.
As technology changes, keeping up with the latest tools isn't always easy. But thanks to Red Digital Cinema, a group of UWRF students were lucky enough to get their hands on one of Hollywood's most tech-savvy cameras. Nick Watkins visited UWRF to demo Red's newest 6K resolution camera, the Epic Dragon.
Well, Jim Gennard, the founder, actually, the gentleman who founded Oakley, also had a large passion for cameras, so he has quite a camera collection himself. So around 1999, he trademarked Red.com. He'd always had an idea for sort of having a perfect camera. He always purported the idea of one camera, basically a camera you can use, you know, instead of having to use a DSLR and a motion camera and all these different kinds. You know, he wanted one to be so versatile that you could, hey, you can go into space, you can go down into a water housing, down to the depths of the ocean, you can be on the set, you can be in the school, you can be pretty much
Red's Epic Dragon has been used recently on films such as Gone Girl, Exodus, and Transformers 4. The UWRF Physics Department joined UWRF Zone Falconer Jordan Jones in on the demonstration as the DFT students tried out the high-end features of the camera. Watkins says that Red Digital Cinema has been trying to make a big push towards education because the potential for students is growing as technology gets more advanced.
Especially now as editing becomes a little bit easier, as computers become more capable, as 4K TVs become more prevalent. We realize that the students of today need to be able to work with the tools of tomorrow. So that's one reason why we want to give, the Red One and things to up-and-coming programs like yours, where we really want to have them get a benefit of it, be comfortable with working with R3Ds, a 4K workflow, all those good aspects. We want them to feel comfortable, so that way if they do go out and become, professional, DPs or what have you, they want to feel comfortable on the Red system.
C&R Guns is located on Walnut Street in downtown River Falls. We carry all types of firearms and ammunition. Come check out our extensive selection of handguns and rifles. We carry all types of brands, including Barrett. We hope to see you soon at C&R Guns.
Welcome back to Focus on You. Tonight for our first guest, we've got Nick Johnson with the Night Owl Company. Welcome, Nick Johnson. Awesome. Dude, you're really far away from me.
I am.
Let's bring it on in.
All right.
Are they going to get mad at us? No? Okay. So, Nick, tell us a little bit more about Night Owl. What Night Owl is.
Well, Night Owl Media Group is a company I started back in 2012. I'm based out of Prescott, and it's basically a full-blown film production company.
Very cool. Okay, so it started in 2012. What's your prior experience before that?
Well, I actually went to school at the Minnesota School of Business in the Twin Cities, graduated in 2011 with a digital video degree, and spent the first year out of school working for an outdoor television show. So I actually moved out to Hutchinson, Minnesota, and produced a show that's on the Pursuit Channel. After that, that's when I moved home and started Night Owl.
Very cool, very cool. So what's the inspiration? I just got Jimmy John's on here. What's the inspiration for the name Night Owl?
Back when I was in school, I was always just kind of staying up late working on projects, and it just kind of, there was actually a class we took where we had to design a production company logo. And I had always thought about what I'd want to call my production company, and it just kind of hit me. I'm a night owl, so Night Owl Media Group was born.
So, so you were obviously, you're very vested into production and production side, editing. Is there any other kind of like hobbies you have as well?
Well, the reason I went to film school, I've always had an interest or a love for the outdoors, and I actually was working in the corporate world and dreaming about the weekends where I could go out and hunt. And for as long as I can remember, I've always brought a camera with me out into the woods. And one day I just realized that I want to hunt for a living. So I decided to go to film school. And at the time, there were a couple of television shows that I was watching. And I realized that there's people out there producing outdoor television,
right,
making a living at it. So I decided that's what I wanted to do, and here I am.
Very cool, very cool. I know my uncle watches it a lot. That side of the family is pretty huntery. Is that a word? Is that a no?
Outdoorsy?
Not a word. It's outdoorsy. That makes sense. I hunt. I've hunted.
Yes.
I duck hunt. Does that count?
Yeah, I've grown up. I've always grown up hunting. It's just ingrained in my blood, and
right.
I've actually spent more time in the last few years filming and producing more so that I I still hunt because I consider myself hunting when I'm in
Sure.
the woods with the camera. I'm just not the one pulling the trigger. So.
Sure.
But it's a lot of fun. I enjoy what I do.
Very cool. So what's the last thing that you've done so far?
Well, just recently, actually a month ago, I wrapped up post-production on a television show called Claim Your Trophy, which aired this fall on the Fox Sports North and Fox Sports Wisconsin.
Very cool.
A friend of mine from high school developed this concept. It was actually a project that was 2.5 years in the making. So pretty much when I wrapped up my job out in Hutchinson and started Night Owl, we kind of started talking about the idea of doing a television show together. And he started taking me on hunting trips with him. I'd film for him, and we produced a total of 8 episodes that aired for 13 weeks from late August until November here. So we literally just finished up post-production on that.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
How many people do you usually have going and helping you out?
Well,
with this production?
to be quite honest, it was pretty much a 2-man gig. He hired me strictly for the production aspect, so I would go on all the trips with him, do all the filming, and then when we'd get back, I'd log all the footage, and I did all of the post-production and editing. And now I had quite a few people help me out with certain things, voiceovers and things like that. I have quite a few friends that are into filmmaking that would help shoot some interviews and things like that. There's always a handful of our friends that were involved, but for the most part, I was the shooter and editor for the entire series.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So we were talking a little bit earlier about current things that you're doing right now.
Yep.
And you touched on wanting to do documentaries.
Yes. Well, I've done the TV thing. I do a lot of promotional work for small companies, but I really want to put together an actual full-length documentary. So I've got a few ideas, but I think the next big project for me is going to be a documentary about my hometown's baseball. We're kind of a baseball city. They've actually just won, the amateur baseball team just won their first title, and it's the 3rd state baseball title in the last 20 years, including the high school program.
Right.
So.
And that was Prescott, right?
Yep, the Prescott Pirates, and then the Cardinals are the high school team. They won in 2012, and my brother was actually on that team, so I followed their whole season very closely and was actually a part of their state championship. So
Very
it was
cool.
really fun to witness. Yeah.
And I understand like the connection that you have too with, loving baseball, and then, along with the production kind of value and kind of putting that together, I feel like would make the documentary really nice.
Yeah, it'd be something that would be super easy to do. I shouldn't say easy. It'd take a lot of work,
Right.
But it's something I'm very passionate about and would be very easy to put my whole effort into it and really fall in love with a project like that.
Very cool, very cool. All right. Well, Nick, thank you for coming on the show. I learned a lot about Night Owl, actually.
Thank you.
Right. All right. Well, thank you. And we'll be right back with more Focus on You.
Don't tell his wife. The new Star Wars trailer has been released. Are you happy to see me? Are you just my sister? A Major League Baseball umpire came out recently explaining why there's always so many 2-ball counts. This is our last show of the semester, and I can't wait for you not to watch again this spring. This is Focus on You News. Welcome to Focus on You News. Maddie Dewar is not here because she is a quitter, except when it comes to crack. Lots and lots of crack. I'm your handsome as hell host, Colin Kutke, and you're not. Last Thursday, protesters shut down 35W North in Minneapolis while walking on the interstate because no matter what the reason, playing in the middle of the street is always fun. In the initial stages of the protest, the Twin Cities media did not agree what the protest was on. WCCO said Ferguson, Carol Evans said fast food. I said maybe the downward spiral that is journalism. Torrey Hunter returned to the Minnesota Twins last week on a 1-year, $10 million deal. Hunter brings leadership, a strong bat, and a hatred of homosexuals that makes most people want to puke. Welcome home, Torrey. Hunter was offended when a reporter from the Pioneer Press asked if his views affected his free agency. Hunter called the reporter a PRICK, No word if Hunter was imagining himself talking into a mirror or not. This will be our last show of the semester, the last episode of the Colbert Report will air later this month. I'd like to thank the Colbert Report for their inspiration. I'd like to thank our low viewership and low popularity for Stephen Colbert never finding out that I've been ripping him off for a year and a half now. Bill Cosby's new stand-up special and potential TV series have been pulled after recent rape allegations. Knowing Cosby, I'm sure that he'll just try to force himself back in. The new Star Wars trailer was recently released, featured as a new lightsaber with 3 points, because nothing says Star Wars like a threesome. The return date for House of Cards will be February 27th and not Valentine's Day like in recent years. In related news, all of our relationships are saved. Disney will release a Frozen short film with the live-action Cinderella movie set to debut in theaters on March 13th. And to answer the question, no, we don't want to build a f***ing snowman. Google is working on making some of their products child-friendly, so when your 10-year-old searches for an angry dragon, he might actually get a dragon that is angry. For Olaf, Frank Underwood, and the entire Focus on You crew, I'm calling have a merry non-denominational Christmas and a happy non-denominational New Year. Kutke. Happening.
Head on down to Dish & Spoon for deli sandwiches, soups, homemade baked goods, and the best coffee in town. With free Wi-Fi for students, Dish & Spoon is a great place for meetings and study sessions. Enjoy the comfortable indoor atmosphere or grab a seat on the patio and get ready to get sconed out of your mind. Dish & Spoon, located on Main Street, River Falls.
Welcome back to Focus on You. Tonight now for our second guest, we've got the opener for Philip Phillips last year at Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Kenzie Joy.
How am I sitting?
Yeah. Sorry. Awkward place. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Kenzie.
I'm 18, I'm a freshman at River Falls. I like music.
You love music?
Yeah.
I saw you had a guitar in the back. Are you gonna use that?
I think so.
You're gonna use it?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you think you're gonna use it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
How long have you been playing guitar?
Since I was 13.
Ooh, okay, okay. I've been playing since I was 9.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways. So tell us, you opened for Philip Phillips?
I did.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It was really exciting. I was sitting in school and I got an email that said his opener canceled, and then I freaked out a little bit in class and I called my mom. I'm like, oh, I'm opening for Philip Phillips, and then it was that Sunday.
But
So,
like, how did that happen though?
I don't know.
Do you have connections or something? Like
No, I had played at the Cabin a couple times, which is the place where people play at UWRF Eau Claire,
Okay.
and then so they knew me and they gave him 6 choices of openers, and then he picked me. So
Very cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
And did you have because you have CDs, right?
I do have
CDs
3
for sale?
CDs, yeah.
Awesome. Did you have those prior to?
I did.
Okay,
yeah.
so then, I mean, did he get to like listen to that, or whoever was in charge of that?
I don't know. I hope so.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really cool.
it's
So
fun.
tell us a little bit about the experience then.
Wined and dined a little bit before the show. I had dinner with him in the dressing room, and then I warmed up a little bit. I played for half an hour, and then I got to watch him from the side of the stage through his set. It was very fun.
You got to meet him? Mm-hmm. What's he like?
He's a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man.
He is.
I don't know why that gets me. Jimmy John?
I'm good. Maybe later.
Later. So do you go around the area and do like gigs or
Yep,
what?
I play at a lot of cafes in Menominee, where I'm from, and then some shows in the cities, and now some shows in River Falls.
Sure.
Banjo, mandolin, and guitar. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
You get an applause for that.
Thanks.
Where did you get the time to like is this all you did? Is this all you did when you grew up?
Life,
that was
yeah.
your whole life? Just learn how to play mandolin?
Yep.
And, how did you get into that?
YouTube,
YouTube?
pretty much, and summers were free, so
Did you take
figured
lessons?
I should try it. I didn't.
You didn't take
Took
lessons?
a couple guitar, but figured I could just do it on
So
my own.
you were self-taught then
I
for
was.
everything?
Yeah.
Jeez. Give her another point. You don't see that a lot anymore. You always want to be that person where you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm self-taught. It's not that big of a deal, right? Well, everyone else was like, I took lessons for like 6 years and I still can only play power chords and that's it.
That's cool. That's all you need.
Because that's me. All I can do is play power chords.
That's okay. Could start a band.
Start a band. Can I be in your band?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
You can play cowbell if you want.
I can play cowbell?
Yeah.
I used to have the t-shirt,
Oh.
the More Cowbell
I
t-shirt.
need more cowbell,
I was
yeah.
one of those kids.
Okay.
But I wore it, I was classy and I only wore it in the gym.
Ooh, nice. That's a good
And
choice.
especially for gym class too.
Oh, so it gets all sweaty and then you're playing the
Because,
okay.
you know, like I had some kind of sense of style.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not if I had that shirt, but I wanted to wear it for gym because I wanted the girls to see and just be like, you remember this? And they're like, no.
No.
So I didn't know a lot of girls in high school.
That's okay.
Let's just leave it at that. So what's your plans for the future then?
Gonna be a choir teacher.
Very cool.
Yeah, that should be fun.
And that's
I'll teach all the children the multiple instruments
You
on
should
their
start
spare
with the
time.
mandolin.
I will, yeah. Okay.
I think that, and then you said banjo, right?
Yep.
Do you have to have the finger
The
kind
little
of like
finger
picks for?
picks, yep.
Okay. What was it like transitioning between guitar and then mandolin and then banjo? Like, there's a difference.
There is a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah. Just, I don't know.
Am I
I
asking?
can't even
I'm
explain
asking
it.
the
Yeah,
hardest
it's just a whole other world, but it's fun.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, I lost my train of thought
It's
because.
okay. You can eat your sandwich if you want.
Are you?
but
Should I?
You can.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't. Actually, really, I'm not a big fan of it. So
Okay, that's cool.
I did it for you guys. Don't clap. You don't need to clap. Thanks, Colin. So, I mean, are there more gigs that you have coming up or anything like that?
Right now, I'm just gonna thoroughly enjoy my Christmas break,
Mm-hmm.
and then some open mics next semester. Otherwise, I'll let you know. You can check me out on Facebook. They'll all be all my gigs.
I
Will
forgot
be on there.
I forgot
so-
to plug that in.
You're good.
Sorry.
I did it myself.
Hey, do you have a YouTube channel?
I have a YouTube channel. It's called Kenzie Joy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I should check that out. You should too. That's the dumbest thing I've ever done. You ready for the speed round? I'm going to ask you just a couple questions, and you answer them as quick as you can, okay?
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Your least favorite color?
Blue.
I don't like that answer.
Purple.
Okay.
Okay.
Your least favorite toy?
G.I. Joe.
You had a G.I. Joe?
My brother did.
Oh, you hated it.
Yeah, he attacked the Barbie, and so I was just like, back off. But
Right,
yeah.
right. A favorite kind of wood?
Birch.
Birch. Birch is a good wood. It's
Yeah.
actually really relevant too. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of birch
It's a
around
lot
here.
of birch.
I'm not a big fan of birch.
Oh,
The speed round's really bad.
it's
but-
okay.
Anyways, so Kenzie, you're gonna play some tunes for us tonight,
Yeah.
right? What are you gonna play? Are you gonna use the guitar?
I will use the guitar.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. What song are you gonna play?
Maybe some Christmas music? Is that
Ooh.
okay?
Feeling-
Figure
Getting
that's
festive
that's-
here.
Yeah. that's
All right,
fine, but-
all right. Well, Kenzie, thank you for being on the show. We
Thank
love to
you.
have you.
It was fun. Should I stand up?
Stay.
Okay, I'll
Just
sit.
stay right there.
I'll sit.
All right, and we'll be right back with more Focus on You. And we're here in the studio here with Eric Small, an alumni here at UWRF. Eric, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing really good, actually. I'm a little thirsty. I don't have any water, but I don't know, maybe later, guys. So, Eric, you're here to promote your movie Black Coffee.
Yes,
Right.
yes, sir. Black Coffee. I'm a graduate of UWRF, and I got the opportunity to bring our movie. It's a roommate from college, actually, from here. We met here, and we have a an independent film production company together that we own together, and we was given the opportunity to bring Black Coffee here and have it screened tonight at 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Very cool. Is it free? Is it?
It's a free screening.
Okay.
It's free, and it's a romantic comedy with some big name actors in it, and some fairly new actors in it.
Okay.
And but this particular production have been screened on BET 31 times since May the 1st.
Wow.
So it's moving around in USA pretty good, and also touching some international waters too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and how Black Coffee came to be.
Okay. Well, I'm from South Carolina, born and raised in South Carolina. I came here to play football, actually, UWRF, to play football. Was the only school that wanted a slow quarterback to come in and play some ball, but John O'Grady, old football coach here, recruited me here, and that was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because I was able to get my education here and meet some good people for lifetime friends, and do some things in this world that I didn't think I could do, being I was a first generational college student coming here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
So that must have been really tough.
yeah, UWRF, come from South Carolina, from rural, predominantly black South Carolina, rural area, to UWRF, had some challenges, but had to do some adjustments, but I wouldn't trade my experience at UWRF for I tell people all the time that I grew up here.
Right.
And, being away from home. My mom's got me a plane ticket. It was a one-way plane ticket for $365, and that's the best plane ticket she ever got me. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you went on, so you graduated from here, and then what did you do after that?
After I graduated from here, I went back home to South Carolina, started coaching and teaching. And then I got a phone call from my old college roommate, Mark. One day we stayed in touch, but it was talking about how we were always writers. We wanted to know how could we get people to read our writings. And a lot of people we knew, they wouldn't read. They don't really read that much. And so he said, man, we need to get our stuff in films, and because people rather watch films than read. So we started like that, self-taught, no prior, experience, or no formal experience doing it, and we've been pretty successful so far.
Okay, very cool. Tell me a little bit more about Black Coffee then.
Black Coffee is a romantic comedy, a project that we came up with probably about 4 years ago. We wrote it, and we was looking for some people to play in it, but we know we needed some big names to get in it, so we had to do a little adjustments here and there, where not having a bunch of money and no big companies behind us.
Right.
We just went back and started talking to some people that needed some other favors done, like writing and stuff. So we ended up getting some actors that you'll see on TV now that wouldn't normally deal with some independent writers, but it's flowing through the USA. It's doing a good
Very
deal
good.
now, yeah.
Very good. So have you? I'm assuming you've gotten some pretty good reviews. Do you feel very pleased with how it's been going? And
it's going, and also it's helping us get other movies out too. And it's like I say, it's international waters now. It's doing a real good job.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'll be there tonight. I actually really want to watch this. I feel like I've heard about it before,
Okay.
but I wasn't really sure. So I will for sure. I'll see it tonight, actually.
All right.
All right. Well, Eric, thank you for coming. It was great to meet you, great to interview you, and I hope you have a great rest of your stay here at River Falls.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back with more Focus on You.
Come visit the Riverwalk Mercantile, where we welcome you to step back in time and create memories with family and friends. We offer an old-fashioned ice cream parlor, roasted peanuts, antiques, and so much more. Located at 176 Riverwalk.
about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue heartaches start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Thank you. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. So hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was awesome. That was
Thanks.
great.
Thank you.
I'm not surprised that you opened for Philip Phillips. You should have
Thanks.
he should have opened for you.
Ooh,
How does that sound?
I can do
Right?
that.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me.
All right. Well,
Thank you very much for bringing your joy to the world, as it were. And
whoa. I didn't say that. I'm not a part of that.
if you
joke
are
at all.
interested in getting more prizes, because we do have more prizes, please stick around.
Please stick around. We'd like to extend a big thank you to all the businesses that have helped support us, especially the interviews, our musical guests, Eric Johnson, cast and crew of Focus on You, and of course, the wonderful audience. Thank you guys.
Thank you all very much.